What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time, we defended Grandel from the Fog Beast and got the companions to come back to Grandel. With all that being out of the way, there's nothing left for us to do in the main story other than head off to fight the Fog King, as we've been sent off at the end of the last episode. However, there are still plenty of things that I want to take care of before we actually do all that. Most all of the side quests now have officially opened up to us. Before we do that, however, there is one thing I want to show off. You didn't see it on screen because I cut away before we started a new episode. But Melia actually gets Tyrea's mask that she can wear. And it is actually something that she can put on. So right here, Tyrea's mask. And it just slots over her just like normal. And so Melia herself can wear the mask Tyrea wears in the main game. It's not a very good piece of equipment or anything. I just wanted to show it off. I, of course, won't be wearing such a thing while we're here. But it is something I wanted to show off. Speaking of Tyrea, there are actually a couple more things that we can see with her. And in fact, one of those, I believe, is not in Alchemoth. What am I doing? Is in Grandel. So let me meet you guys at Tranquil Tarn. Out here at Tranquil Tarn on the lakeside, there's actually a quiet moment we can view. However, this is between Melia and Tyrea. Tyrea is not a party member. She doesn't join the party or anything like that. But there are at least two of these that we can see, and this is the first one. So, let's listen in on Tyrea's uncertainty.
It's a fateful thing that you and I should see each other again here, like this.
Tyrea, what brought you to the Bionis shoulder?
A good question. Honestly, I had no motive. I wandered without aim, the Bionis no more. Before long, I found myself here. That's all.
So it is but a work of chance. Is that right?
Exactly. Though I certainly didn't expect that chance would bring me back to Alchemoth. The rest is just as I told you. I helped Elam with his research and surveilled the city, waiting for the right opportunity.
So then, you're saying you remained here in order to win back the capital, yes?
If I'm honest, I have to admit I did consider it. At least until the Fog King appeared.
And then?
The people who still live here, when I showed up, I was a dead woman walking. But they took me in without question. People like that, falling victim to that accursed monster. It doesn't bear thinking about. That's why.
You feel yourself indebted to them, right? Tyrea, you've changed.
Have I? Have I really?
Tyrea, if it's all right with you, why not come with us?
Melia.
We can't pretend the past didn't happen. I know that. But still, can't we at least band together?
I can't.
Is that so? Forgive me, Tyrea. It was thoughtless not to consider your feelings. You must see me as your mother's killer.
You misapprehend. That's not at issue here. I just don't understand.
What do you mean? What don't you understand?
I simply... Since the day Yumea drew her final breath, I've lost sight of the path I should walk. It's still the same now. What can I focus on? Where should I go? What will bring meaning to my existence? Even my staying here, when it comes down to it, I'm just resigning myself to the winds of chance.
Tyrea, that's wrong.
You continue to misjudge me. I have not changed. I've never known anything, not even my own desires.
I can tell you feel lost, Tyrea.
I've never had anything remotely resembling your brilliance.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, feels doubt. We lost sight of the right path in the Great War. We all did, not just you. I did as well. Nay, I still do now. If I said all my doubts were behind me, it would be a heinous lie. When your heart is lost at sea and drifting, it takes time to find answers within. And when you've lost someone important to you, it takes more time still. Hear me. You are strong enough. In time, you will find your answers.
My skills were once widely recognized, though I may have used them to try and end your life.
Is that still something you wish to do?
If that were the case, you would have gone sailing over the edge of the Bionis shoulder a long time ago.
I believe so too. When in reality, I'm standing here talking with you. So then, I think that leaves us some room for friendship. Doesn't it?
You speak just like those Homs you traveled with.
I take that as a compliment, actually. But it's as you say. It's yet another thing I've learnt from them.
Why are you so damn persistent? Is that your crown princess duty? Or do you simply pity the weakling I've become?
Enough. I'll hear no more of this self-loathing. My heart tells me it's the right thing to do. That is all. That is my reason, and the only answer you'll get.
Melia.
What's more, Tyrea? You're all the family I have left. Listen. Once we have dealt with the matter at hand, would you please give me your answer again?
And what if I cannot give you the answer that you're looking for?
I will respect whatever conclusion you arrive at, so long as it's one you can live with.
Don't get your hopes up.
Fine. That will suffice for now. I'll be waiting, Tyrea.
Should I really go along with Melia? Am I worthy? After all the years spent in shadows, all the blood. Yumea, Mother, please give me a sign.
Alright, so that was one of the two quiet moments that we could view with Tyrea. However, the other one is not too far away. Let me meet you guys up here on this massive tower. Alright, after making your way around for quite a while and you get pretty far up, you'll hit another quiet moment. This one can only be viewed in the afternoon. My bad. Let's change the time, and we have one more that we can view with Tyrea. This is it is afternoon, isn't it? That's what I like. Is that okay? There we go. Light and shadow.
Tyrea, do you perchance remember the day that we two first met?
I was wondering what you'd come out with. You finally decided to settle some past grudges, have you?
Not at all. I just found it quite moving. Though we crossed blades, contended for our very lives. Here we are, standing shoulder to shoulder, gazing out at our shared ancestral home.
Quite. Getting over all that was a minor miracle. If someone told me a year ago that we'd be doing this, I'd have carved out their spleen for suggesting it.
Tyrea, about what I said to you before.
Yes,
Are your doubts allayed?
perhaps. Not all of them. However, my answer to the question you posed is more or less ready.
Tell me then.
Melia, you are the last High Entier of Imperial blood.
Well, yes, that is true. Although, are you not also?
Quiet. You must continue the line. You and none other. You are the light, Melia. You must lead us. Gather our people under your banner. I don't think I ought to be there for that.
Why, Tyrea? What leads you to say such a thing?
The fact is, I was an Inquisitor of the Bionite Order, my very existence prescribed by law. You know what role the Order played in the Imperial family's history. I hardly need to remind you.
Tyrea,
Understand, I regret none of the deeds I did for you, Mayor. But even so, all that I have done in that life lingers on inside me, a burden I can't escape. All I do is cast a deep shadow on your radiance. As the Imperial line rises to greet a new age, I would contribute nothing. I'd be a hindrance.
how can you hate your own self that much? If that is the answer you wish to give me, then it would be wrong for me to speak out against it. But I will say this, Tyrea. Imperial blood yet runs in your veins too, as does the mixed blood of Ahoms. We are no different. How could we be?
At this point, it doesn't mean a damn thing.
You're wrong.
Stop talking. I told you not to get your hopes up.
Can it really be your intention to keep blaming yourself? Why? Why won't you turn your eyes to the future? Is this what your mother would have wanted?
How dare you? You didn't know you, Mayor. You didn't know my mother.
Meh! Two of you, stop flaptraps!
Nene, what are you doing here?
That question very irregardable. Nene simply observes sneaky-like from hiding. Miss Tyrea, Miss Melia, Sisterpon fight is counterproductive.
What?
It's better to hug and make up blinkety-snap. If not, Mama Pon, roll up sleeves, then everyone's sorry.
Quit this clowning. We are not.
Incidentally, Nene is older Sisterpon, so even in fight with Kino, always make up swifty quick. But it's not because Mama Pon's scared into submission, okay? Actually, it's what Nene like to call mature attitude. Ugh, just thinking about make old scars and Nene itchy. But anyway, bottom line is fighting is bad. So, now is when pleased to hug and make up. Go on, say, sorry, Sisterpon.
What is this thing going on about?
Mother, huh? If your mother... If Yumea were here now, looking at us like this, I wonder what she would say.
Hey, don't tell me you're taking it seriously. It's spouting nonsense.
Not it! Nene's not thing! Nene's Nene!
What point is there in talking about it now? There's no way for us to know. She's dead and gone.
My apologies, Tyrea. I know you put great faith in her, so I just thought... But it's as you say. I'll admit, I never understood your mother's mind, even at the very end.
Yumea's devotion to the Bionite Order was how she honored the Imperial line. And also, how she channeled her woe over our ultimate fate. Her spirit contained no falsehood.
I see.
Due to the loftiness of her faith, Yumea could be very severe towards both me and herself. I'm sure if she could see me now... Attending at Yumea's side, serving her unto exhaustion was my whole life. Yumea's desires were mine as well. What's more, the blood that flows in me is in essence
Tyrea?
Yumea's blood and her will. Are they really doomed to just cease to be? Would Yumea really... Would Mother simply allow this?
Hey, whatever has got into you?
Melia, if Yumea were here, if she saw me, saw us two, here's how she'd rebuke us. If you wish a future for the High Entia, you must do whatever is in your power.
Huh?
Changing one's way of life means negating your past self. I tried to change myself, and the path I walked until then, I disavowed. The precious path I had walked as Yumea's loyal retainer. Let me be me then. The Empress is your shadow, and I'll do what's in my power.
So then, you will not change your ways, but still walk alongside me. Is that correct?
Yumea, Mother, kept me by her side for that purpose. She already showed me the road that I should take. I think I'd like to repay her by putting her will into action. For her, and for the future of the High Entia.
I see. So that's the answer you have chosen. I'm glad that is your decision, Tyrea.
You may be a fitting vessel to inherit the throne, but as a politician, you'll be much too soft for your own good. If you got blinded by pretty ideals and came to ruin, I could never face my mother.
No, I'd never be so...
Let's face it, you'll need someone to rein you in when you get too blinkered.
Frankly, I find the suggestion somewhat offensive. All right. But in that case, I must make a pronouncement too. I, Melia Antiqua, Empress of the High Entia, by my name do solemnly decree. Be thou guardian, for our subjects and the race entire. Act the mistress of unseen shadows, and pledge thy very life to this throne. Swear your might, to my bidding, Tyrea.
I accept. I will honor this commission, Your Majesty.
Miss Tyrea, Nene very proud. Managed to apologize very beautiful. Major sister bomb vibes.
Who are you calling sisters? And I'll have you know, I've nothing to apologize for.
Meh? But, Miss Tyrea, just did proper big bow to Miss Melia, no?
You little... Are you actively trying to insult me?
Meh? But bow have plenty sorry feel. It's just like when Dadapon make apologizing to Mamapon.
Whatever. I'm too old for this.
The future is within our grasp. sister mine.
I like the interaction with Nene and Tyree. It's not something you expect, and it's pretty funny, all things considered. I like it quite a lot. But with that, that's all of the heart-to-hearts that I wanted to view for that, at least, so far. And now that let me make sure that I'm not forgetting anything important. I think I am. Yeah, you know what? Whatever, it's fine. It'll be in the next. Well, it's. Never mind. I forget I said anything. All right, Okay, I forgot one of the quiet moments in my notes. It'll be. I mean, it wouldn't be in this episode anyway. This episode's gonna be long enough as it is. However, I need to head this way. I don't know what I'm running around for. This is the direction I need to head. By the way, with all the companions back, the Arts Manual shop has now been moved to Grandale. I just wanted to point that out in case you were curious. It's now here in Grandale. And Companion's Cape is now completely empty. So I thought I should mention that. We have a couple of side quests that we need to take care of, though. And the first one is going to be over here with Thad.
Hello.
Ah, Miss Tyrea. What a woman. So cool and aloof, so athletic, and that sharp profile. This out of here pierces my heart and nails me in place every time. I have made up my mind. I'll create my finest culinary creation yet and dedicate it to Tyrea to win her heart. And how she will swoon. After all, conventional wisdom has it that opposites attract. So a powerful woman like her must want a homebody like me. You're friends with Tyrea, right? You'd want to make her happy, right? Well then, you'll help me out, right? I don't know if you know what you're getting yourself into, bud, but alright. If you happen to get some cream wheat, angel bream, and gentle clams, please give them to me, okay? Alright, so we need all of this, and I have, like, almost none of it. Thanks, friends, I'm counting on you. Mine and Tyrea's happily ever after is hanging in the balance. Alright, bud, we'll do what you ask. Sure thing. There's a lot of things that we need to go collect now. You can see them all on your map. I'm not going to go around and show you guys me collecting all this. I'm just going to grab all the items, and I'll meet you guys back here in just a moment. Alright, Thad, we have the items that you need. Wow, you got the stuff. You got me the stuff I need. Pull through for me. I will use these ingredients to whip up a risotto that will place me firmly among the great cooks of yore. With that dish, I will find my way to Tyrea's heart. Thanks, friends. I can't tell you how much it means. Be sure that when we tie the knot, you'll be the first ones we invite. I don't know if that's gonna happen now, buddy, but I'm glad you're really excited about it. Anyway, moving on. I just kind of leave that guy be. He seems a little, he's a little crazy. I mean, he really thinks he's gonna tie the knot with Tyrea. Anyway, not to make too much fun of him, I guess. We have another quest right over here. This is the one I'm gonna take care of. This is Aurora. And this is it, Meme. You there, bird person. Aurora, remember you. You are guaranteer of Heropon. A guaranteer? I don't know what you mean. No use denying. Aurora will not find Heropon Ricky anywhere, so we'll have to extract repayment from designated guarantor. Meme, want to know what that entail? Standard way of repayment is drumroll by provision of dessert. Specifically, Aurora is after dessert that bigger than Aurora. Sweet, golden, springy, and also tender. So this is the sweetest debt. So we need to search for 7 kilo pumpkins, like we already have some, and a sweet cherry along the banks of the Tarkul Tarn. And then we need to ask Thad and Grandale to prepare the dessert. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, very good, very good. Firstly, friends need to find bucket load of kilo pumpkin. Okay, I already said all this. Then cherry, yep, and then finally dessert made by an artisan of Alchemoth level experience. Alright, well we already know who that is. It's Thad, because he's the one making the dish for Tyrea as well. And we only have one item we need to find, and it's way out back. I'll ask Thad once we grab the cherry, so you guys could just barely see it on my map if I open it up here. It's right back here on the map. I'm just gonna go grab that, and I'll meet you guys back here talking with Thad once more to see if he'll help us out. Alright, we've got the cherry, and Thad, we kind of need to speak with you again.
Hello.
Hey there, friends. How have you been lately? You're looking for a chef with experience working in the capital? Well, now it's your lucky day, it appears. It just so happens that I am one such chef. And since I owe you for that thing before, of course you can ask me for anything. Okay. Whoa, an enormous dessert. That sounds fab. Count me in. I'll get my stuff ready. So do go on ahead. Alright, well, let's head back to Aurora and see what he has to say about all this. And, seems like it's marked on our map already. I wonder if Thad's over here. Probably so. Yep, I can see him over there. So let's see what this dessert actually looks like. Why don't we? Hey, you late. We've been ready for ages. Can we get started already? Ah, yes, please. Alright then. Alright, then bear with me just a second. I'll go and do my thing in the kitchen. You stay here, okay? And no peeking. How about that, huh? It's my latest masterpiece. I poured my life's blood in making it. Figuratively, of course. Feast your eyes and mouth on the cream caramel colossus, king of desserts. Whoa. It look incredibilicious. Such springy, bouncy texture. Such bountiful, curvaceous beauty. And most of all, size ability to make Dynabees look pale in comparison. It exceeds expectations of Aurora on all metrics, bar none. I'm happy that our efforts could invoke such jubilation. Let's just take care of Ricky's death then. Needless to say, even with interest, they're enough to make change. Hereupon, choose guarantors well. Right, well, feel free to dig in. The proof of the cream caramel, as they say, is in the eating. Can Aurora really? Of course. But is it really okay for Aurora to eat a whole thing by oneself? Naturally. Alright then, Aurora, accept challenge. That go down lovely. Well, I don't think I've ever seen anyone eat that much in one go. Where did he even put all that away? It was a number of times the size of his body. Well, not even a rubber could eat more, but taste was great while taste lasted. That is music to my ears as a chef. Hey, hang on. I just had a stroke of genius. I should make another giant dessert as a surprise for Miss Tyrea. But I have to move fast if I want to make it in time. Thanks, partner. This was heaps of fun. I hope you'll call on me again in the future. Honestly, probably not, but oh well. I'll let Aurora think on it with full tummy. It seemed like owe big debt to friends for making friends repay old debt. Aurora super chuffed that got to eat sweet thing, but really more chuffed that friends work hard for sake of Aurora. Aurora brimming with gratitude, also pudding, but mostly gratitude. Alright, that's another quest complete. We're knocking them out pretty quickly here, and seems like some more gear for Melia as we move along. However, we still have plenty more quests to take care of, so let's head right on up here and let's speak with Radsum. He has a quest for us as well. It's you. I'm glad you stopped by. I have something I'd run by you. As a researcher, I've been doing my part to alleviate the food shortages, starting us by developing a new food source. It'll be a complete... Melia, what are you doing? I like how his head was bobbing up and down while she was doing that. Anyway, it'll be a complete solution meeting the nutritional requirements of all organic beings born off the Bionis. I will call it Radzamalt 3. Or Cubed. Sorry, Radzamalt Cubed. See, I even have a name ready, but it was the question of flavor profile that I found hardest, stymieing my progress. Us mechana lack a sense of taste, so it may be only natural, but it's the last step before I can call my formula complete. If only I had access to that ephemeral? I think that's the word. Ephemeral spice that makes any and all things into delicacies. The glutton's herb. Friends, can I persuade you to help me search for the stuff? So we need to find 3 glutton's herbs. And this is the quest for Radzamalt 3, or Cubed. I keep saying 3, jeez. I hear that flavor is vitally important element that food intake for organic life. Bearing that in mind, fixing the flavor profile is almost more important than balancing the nutritional values. Hence the glutton's herb, a plant native to this region, which, when mixed in food and heated, gives it delicious flavor. But what exactly does, quote, delicious flavor mean exactly? It's so deeply fascinating. It's kind of crazy that you can't taste anything. Like, what do you do when you eat? Like, I don't... What do you... I don't know. Anyway, I think the Radsmalt 3 is all in one location. Yes, it's near the Old King's Testament. Exactly where I shall head and go on the hunt for it. So, I don't think I need to cut ahead or anything. We should just be able to kind of make our way up here and then around in order to find it. Now, there is still the unique monster. Okay, maybe I do need to cut ahead. The unique monster up here. And you know what? You guys know where it is. It's up here on the cliff. It's all out of the way of the unique monster. I do know that for sure, so I can let you know that. Rip the Nopon, I guess, that just fell. So I'm going to grab all these items, and I'm just going to cut back to Radzum to complete this quest. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, Radzum, we have the items that you need. Oh, so that's the famous glutton's herb now. Now then, let me have a look-see. As I thought, this plant contains special aromatic compounds not found in any of the species known to science. If only I could transcribe the molecular structure and replicate the compound, it would lead me to... Oh, my apologies. My analytical brain has sprung into action again. Thank you very much for this, friends. With your help, I'm a step closer to finalizing my work. Radsmalt Squared is ready. You will, of course, be more than welcome to try it and give me your honest opinions. Alright, pretty easy quest. And it looks like it's finished, and we could probably try it at some point. But you know what? What the heck? There are a couple more quests that I can take care of around here. However, I want to head off out this way near Teelan's lab. Because there's a side quest way out here. I didn't forget about this quest, but I want to take care of it now before we take care of some of the other quests here. And the only reason is because some of the quests coming up are a bit tricky, I guess you could say. They just require me to be probably slightly stronger than I am right now, and I'm just not. So hopefully these quests kind of help us level up just a little bit. But anyway, to head out here, we can find a lone Nopon wandering this cliffside, and this is Pororo. Meh? What Pororo do? One Pororo is extremely not enough to collect. Meh? Our friends may be travel persons? That great. Pororo have requests that would be perfect for travel persons. Pororo came to Biona's shoulder by flying with certain esteemed person in basket attached to Petrix. But there was a big hole in basket and vital foodstuff that Pororo bring, it all strewn across land from sky high. Pororo admit, was a bit of careless on own side to not notice sooner, but when boss realized, fly into terrible rage. Was crucial asset for selling off in darkest hour time of crisis, man. Pororo go and pick back up now. That was exact order. Stuff that end up scattered all over Biona's shoulder is fave of Pororo, so would love to gather up for sure. But Biona's shoulder is full of terrible monsters wandering about. Pororo forced to reckon with own limitations. So, extent asked of friend travel persons, please, would friends mind gathering up Pororo's favorite wherever find? So we need to find 20 of Pororo's favorites and bring them to her. This is lost and found. Plural thanks for agreeing. Well then, please come to inform Pororo whenever find more Pororo's favorite. Pick up all of is huge jobs. Pororo give a reward on an ongoing basis, in proportion to number found. Now, granted, we could have accepted this a very, very long time ago, and could have completed it a while ago, actually. However, I wanted to save them all for one go. That way, I could show you guys the map and show you every location that they are. So the first one is actually right up here. I'm just going to kind of move around and show you guys all the different locations. I'm not going to be cutting ahead to each of these. Instead, I'm just going to show it to you on the map. And you guys can go around collecting all 20 of them. And as I do so, after I've done so, as you can see here, as soon as I finish, I'll meet you guys back with Pororo. So, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so while in the Forbidden Hushlands to pick up one of those pieces of Pororo's favorite, I actually completely forgot to complete our quest with Nanona. So, let's do that.
You speak to Nanona? Brave mortal.
Mehahaha. At last, long-awaited desire of Nanona is fulfilled. Now, present proof that friends rested from grasp of one untidy and bring light to world of shambles. Meh. Friends understand words coming out of mouth of Nonona, but not meaning. Just give that license of Nonona. Just give license of Nonona back, please. Alright, and that's it. That's 11 of the 12 Pawn Spectres with only 1-1, the chief, left to get. Meh, no. Since ancient time of memory, brethren have sought to reach fabled Yonderland. Only worthy Napon may follow as adherents of Oracle 1-1, but no see truthiness. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by oldie time legend, or legacy. Memo that Nonona pick up in Archaeology Center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Fine 1-1, bestow upon 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door feasibility open. Threads of fateliness, please to weave wibble rinding wave, windily. That's our 11th Napons. That's almost the entire red team complete. We're just waiting for Chief 1-1. We'll take care of him a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to pick up the rest of these items for Pororo, and I'll just meet you guys with Pororo. Alright, Pororo, we finally return with all your favorites. Meh? Friends find some Pororo's fave? Show Pororo, please. And she's going to go through and say, oh, you found 1, and give us an item for each. And we get 1,000 gold. We found 5. We get some more items. 20,000 gold, whoa. Some more items for, I think, 10. 20,000 gold again. 15. Quick step 6, which would have been nice for finding them. And then all 20. Just like that. I'm not going to sit here and read all that. It's honestly probably fine. But they also get a defense buff 5 gem, which is not too bad. I'll probably end up putting that on Shulk. And Pororo heads off for other places. However, I do want to check out some of that equipment. The headgear is... Wait, where did it... Is it not... Did we not get a piece of headgear? Oh, I guess it was just for... Nene, I... didn't realize. Okay, I would like to get Shulk something that he can use agility up on, but it's fine. Am I going to have to run around with one of the Napon for a while? Okay, I guess I am, because I want quick step. Nene, you're up, I guess. Quick step makes a lot of this very much easier. Look how much faster we move. It's incredible. Anyway, I'm going to meet you guys back in Grandale. We still have some more quests to take care of. Alright, I need to speak with Winnie.
Yes.
I'm sorry to accost you, but do you know about young Ardred and Mr. Quarz? I'm actually a little worried about them. I heard the two of them departed for Zeker Marga Quarry some time ago. Well, they've been gone a while now. I thought they would be back already. Be awfully presumptuous of me, I know, but wouldn't you be as good as to look for Ardred and Quarz? And so we need to find both of them at the quarry that we just left a couple episodes ago. I think it was, actually, no, it was last episode. Or was it? I don't remember. Whatever. This is Stubborn Minds. Let's just move on with it, I guess. Since I lost my husband, young Ardred and Mr. Quarz, well, since I got here, well, they've been nothing but kind to me. Something had happened to them. I don't know what I'd do. Alright, and so, let's head off and see if we can find them. So I'll meet you guys off at the quarry. Alright, here in the quarry, we can see Quarz is right over here. However, I am going to grab these ether crystal deposits while we're here.
Are you that?
Huh, it's you. Some coincidence running into you out here. Myself? Well, as you can see, I'm harvesting high ether crystals. I've known you've incorporated the crystals into your weapon, but I think they can also make for powerful armor. Ardred's got it in his head that he'll craft himself a weapon, but the oaf can't see the bigger picture. To keep Lady Winnie safe, surely the key is to prioritize defensive measures, and that's exactly why Huh? Lady Winnie asked you to search for me, huh? Really? Sees my rash behavior has caused her no small amount of anguish. I'll be returning presently. Must waste no time in putting her mind at ease. Seems like these guys are in a bit of a competition for her, but I'm not sure that it'll work. There's a unique monster that we've already fought, so I'd like to avoid if possible, but I'm going to meet you guys over at our next target. Alright, not too far is Ardred. Oh, you folk. Never expected to meet you here. Me? Is it obvious? I came to mine for high ether crystals. I then let you fight back against the Fog King. Naturally, I'm getting my weapon upgraded too. It appears that Chorus had the same notion, but I expect that Brainiac wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real fight. I'm the only one who can protect Miss Winnie. Me. I'll be her sword. What? Miss Winnie was worried. About me? Good heavens, how could I not see it? I think I could be the source of her stress. I return presently. There's no need to fear, Miss Winnie. I shall be your forthwith. With you forthwith. Sorry. Can't read. Now, Snake Quest has been updated. However, there is one other thing that I'd like to take care of here in the mine. So, I'll meet you guys in the back up near that Ether Crystal Deposit where we were last time we were here. Alright, here in the back here, we have some of these Igna and Chromars. However, we have Ravager Alpelpecia, who we saw a while back, and he's sitting on top of a giant's treasure. So, considering he's a unique monster, I'd like to take care of him. So, I'm going to take care of these Chromars and Ignas in front of him first, and I'll meet you guys once we actually start the actual fight. Alright, so this guy's level 77, pretty strong, and to be completely honest with you, scares me quite a lot. So, we're going to turn this on just for this fight, because one, if I lose this fight I have to walk all the way back here, and that was a pain enough in itself. You can see the chest back there. It's hard enough in itself to get here. So just to ensure we take this guy out, let's do it. He also has a pretty mean attack, so honestly Shulk's Monado Shield here is your very best friend, because that smash attack that inflicts daze, very not good. Speaking of, I need someone to help, please. I hope this doesn't go too poorly, or it's not too quick either. Oh, almost got it all the way. I actually hit all three that time. That was pretty close. Whoa. Well, I turned it on casual mode, but I didn't expect it to go that easily. We're stronger than I thought. So much so that we're turning that right back off. Thank you. Well, let's open up our Giant's Trove and see what we get. Sage Artistry, which I believe is a piece of headgear for... Wrong menu. Anyone can wear, and it's XP up 4, which I will gladly give to Shulk for now. What the heck? Might as well let him level up and be even stronger than he already is. Alright, but with that, there's actually one more thing that I want to do before I leave here, and that is check the Collectopedia, because... No. Okay, I'm still missing the last item. I will run through here 1 or 2 more times to see what we can find, and I'm just going to meet you guys back with Winnie. Hello, Winnie. We are back.
Yes.
I heard from those two about your exploits. Thank you. Truly, thank you. Young Ardred and Mr. Cars have also promised not to give me any more cause for worry, so that's nice. Both of them have been dear friends to me, and I don't think I could bear losing them as well. My husband liked to tell me, Winnie, he'd say, hie into your homes. None of us can live by our lonesome. I hope never to have to ever say goodbye to anyone else ever again. Come to think of it, I haven't properly thanked Ardred and Quartz for the ring. Maybe I could make them a care package. Alright. And that final... Well, I said that final quest is complete. We still have plenty more quests to do in this... Or, well, I say plenty more. There's only like a handful left. However, there is just one more I'd like to take care of, and for this one we actually need Melia in the lead for, so let's talk with Celine.
Come and see.
Ah, Miss Melia. Is something the matter, or do you have business with me? I just got this. I was asked to please give it to Miss Melia, so here, it's for you. Some kind of message. Impossible. What is it? What is it? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I've quite forgotten my manners. Thank you for delivering the note. I hereby confirm its receipt. Now, if you'd be so kind to excuse me, it seems there is somewhere I must go at my earliest convenience. And it says, go to Companion's oh my goodness, Cape, and this is the Fallen. There's a letter from Elia, alright? let's take that and head on to Companion's Cape. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, on my way to Companion's Cape, I actually decided that it's probably now or never to complete the Collectopedia. So I'm going to be searching around for the last and final item that we have. I am going to search around for a little bit, saving and reloading as often as I can to see if we can't find that last item. And I'll meet you guys when we're done. And there we go. I got the final item. It didn't actually take me that long. But here is the Collectopedia, all done. Valak sandals. And for our efforts, Valak top. It's just a cosmetic item for Melia. It's nothing special. And now I will actually meet you guys at Companion's Cape. Alright, here at Companion's Cape, as you can see on our map, we need to walk all the way around to the back side of this like giant rock structure that's just kind of out here, and seems that there's someone waiting on us up there. So let's go check it out. This is Companion's Forum, by the way. Who are you meeting us here? Gelgar. I've been expecting you. I was quite certain you would respond to my invitation, and here you are. Do not feel too pleased with yourself. I said I would spare you, but the offer was only good for one transgression. That right, Creepy Birdman ought to know when to quit. This time we smacked Creepy Birdman so hard, he'd go in puff of feathers. I may regret asking this, but what is your goal here? I doubt you would have gone to all this trouble to stage a teary reconciliation. You are not fit to rule this new age. I beg your pardon? Though holy commingled blood runs in your veins, complicity with the purebloods marks you as naught, but a filthy traitor. But not me. I will overthrow the pureblood and the accursed past alongside it. I am the one suited to rule the Hyentia. After all this time, you're still clinging to your delusions. I will say it as many times as it will take. I will rule this brave new world. My commingled blood will be paramount. And you will be dirt beneath my soles. Gelgar, more than nothing, I find you pitiable. Melia, don't underestimate him. I know. Very well. Let us end this. And they bring this music back again, and we have one more fight with Resentful Gelgar. If anything, I'm a bit underleveled than what I would like. I would have liked for the others to also have been pretty close to the level that is me, but we should be fine, I think. I like that he actually has commentary that we can hear during the fight. Nene, would you like to draw the aggro, please? Oh. I missed my Monado art. This is not going well for me, is it? Is he able to... Okay, Monado Eater. Let's heal our tank, please. Okay, I'm very scared right now. I need a Pawn Spectre attack like right now, please. I also need Nene to draw some daggum aggro. Nene, what are you doing? Aqua heal. I need to heal Nene. Why am I the one doing the healing? Doesn't make any sense. Let's just do some Auto Buster, do some damage. And surprisingly, this is harder than I thought. Nope. This should do it, right? Here. And there we go.
But I was so. This isn't. I can't. I.
What? Why? Truth. Justice is on my side. The Mingo blood was destined to rule. You need to break free from the past. How dare you? You are so possessed by this matter of bloodlines that you use them as the sole determinant of good and evil. Just like those purebloods whom you purported to despise once did. No, you're wrong. I'm not. I didn't. I'm nothing like them. Gelgar, my countrymen thought you may be. Your deeds in this land cannot be forgiven. You presume to judge me, child. Furthermore, you merit punishment, and yet I do not feel fit to mete it out. Where is this going? The pain you suffered in your mixed blood may be past, but for the responsibility it lay in part with the imperial family. I feel that you should be afforded some consideration in recognition of that fact. It's all over, Gelgar. Mend your ways and seek a new path of life, while you still have a life to live. Meh? What? Gelgar! That wretch. Was this always the end he was destined to meet? Or was it the only end he imagined remaining doping to him? Milia, it wasn't your fault. Let us away, friends. Our work is so far from over. Yeah, I need everyone together to defeat nasty King of Fog. You're right. Alright, and that quest is complete. We got a lot of money and a lot of experience for that too. And we just watched Gelgar meet his ultimate demise. Alright. But with that, I think this is as good a place as ever to end off this episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.